You guys, sometimes nursing school is just like the worst.
Well, it doesn't make it any easier when you fail. Like, nobody likes failing. Okay, so I just double checked my lab tote. I have my needle, my IV start kit, my J-loop, my tubing, and my bag of fluids. I have a pen, I have alcohol pads, I have gauze. They have the orders, they have the pump. And I need to get an extra sticker to label my tubing when we get there. Okay, I have everything. I have everything. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Okay, I failed again. I don't want to talk. I feel like such a baby because I always like say like, oh, it's okay. It's not a big deal if you have to remediate. But like, this is like the thing of working and going to school and having kids and everything. Like, you can do your best, but it's just not. I don't want to say it's not enough, but like, it's not enough to get you, you know, like, it sucks. My husband was like, oh, well, because I was like, it's hard being like the only one of my friend group that hasn't passed twice, that I've had to remediate twice. And like everyone else in my little friend group, like they haven't remediated at all. And my husband was like, well, you have a lot more on your plate than they do. It's like, well, it doesn't make it any easier when you fail. Like, nobody likes failing. So, I don't know, whatever. I'm just fucking over it. It's my own fault, but I mean, I'm going through the stages and blaming everyone else right now, and I'm just upset, so. Hi, again. Yeah, just to round out whatever I was saying, like, having all this extra stuff going on doesn't make failing any easier, but I mean, I'm feeling a little bit better, and we're just gonna make tomorrow a better day. I'm gonna give myself the rest of the day. I have a lecture exam tomorrow, so I'm gonna try and study and run through my flashcards and study for that, and try to still have a good week, seeing as it is only Monday. So, love that. But anyway, so yeah, I've just been kind of giving myself time to feel the feels, which I'm normally not good at. Normally I'll just distract myself, but today I didn't really have much of a choice. So I had been feeling the feelings, and I'm starting to feel a little better. So yeah, I'm gonna study for my lecture exam, and then I think we're gonna go get crumble, because feeling the feelings is important, but crumble never hurt either. So I think we're gonna go get crumble after dinner. Hi guys, so party of one, I'm going to get crumble. I'm gonna get crumble for my sister-in-law too, because she had a rough day also. Our little neighbor across the street knocked on the door while we were eating dinner. He wanted to play, so the kids are outside playing with the neighbors, and I am gonna go get crumble for myself. But anyway, yeah, I feel a lot better now. It's just kind of like, I had to go through like the 5 stages, not like of grief, and I know that sounds freaking dramatic, but like, dude, like, I don't know, I guess I just am like really hard on myself. It so quickly spirals from like, I didn't pass the practicum, and like, oh well, I'm the only one that's failed the practicum, and then it's like, oh well, I only passed the last exam by like 1%, which is absolutely true. And so it's like, oh well, you're not good at the hands-on stuff, you're not good at the textbook stuff. It's like, you gotta be good at something. Like, you can't just be out here being bad at everything. And then I'm like, okay, well, I'm a bad mom because I'm gone all the time, and You haven't been like consistent with YouTube. It's just like everything. Like the truth of the matter is like, you know, I'm just doing my best. That's what we're all doing, is like we're all just trying to do our best. We're all just out here trying to survive, be good parents, and, you know, do well in our endeavors. So you have no bounce back time. Like I have an exam, like I said, tomorrow. So like I don't have time to sit and sulk and cry about it, even though that's what I did today. And, you know, I'm glad that I sat and let myself like feel the feels, because normally I don't. Like I'll just like go get a tattoo. I almost went and got a tattoo. If I didn't have to go get the kids, I was ready to go. I don't know, you guys, like I'm just trying to do my best. I really am. I just want to do well. I'm gonna cry again. I just want to do well. I want to be a good nurse. I want to take good care of my patients. I want to like do well for my family. Like, I want my kids to be proud of me. I want my husband to be proud of me. And when it feels like you're just kind of consistently failing amongst, you know, all your different fronts, like all the different, you know, hats that you wear in life, and, you know, you don't feel like you're doing well in any of them, that's really hard. That's kind of like a tough pill. I don't want to say a tough pill to swallow, because like it's not like a reality check. A lot of these are like fake realities that we make up in our head, or these fake expectations that we put on ourselves. There's no one out there telling me like, oh, if you have to remediate, like you're a failure, you should just stop going to school. Like no one is speaking that kind of negativity into me. That's what I'm putting onto myself. So yeah, I don't know. If anyone is still like here listening to this rant, thank you. It really is like helpful to sit and like talk this kind of stuff out with you guys, because it feels like I'm talking to a friend, even though I'm in my car and I'm talking to myself. Anyway, we're gonna go get some cookies, and hopefully that brightens my day up and we end on a high note. Like I'm hoping that it will, because if it doesn't, I just don't know what will.
What size box can I get started for you?
Hi, can I get 2 6-pack boxes?
2 6-packs? Sure. What flavors did you want? One of each or different flavors?
Yeah, can I just do one of each in both?
Okay, let me get that going here for you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, cookies secured. Now we're gonna go to my sister-in-law's house. I just texted my brother and he said, yes, please come by and surprise her with cookies. So let's go drop these cookies off to my sister-in-law, and then we will go home and enjoy our own little cookies. Which one are you thinking? I think I'm gonna have this one. Good?
Mm-hmm.
You say good night?
Good night.
Good night.
Wait.
Good morning, everybody. So it is 7:35. I'm headed to school. I have a lecture exam, and then I have to take my med math exam after that. Well, it's not like an exam. It's like 6 questions, but we have to get 100% on it, or we have to remediate. So that is pretty much all that's on the agenda for today. I ran through my flashcards a couple times last night. This exam is over like fluid and electrolytes, essentially. So yeah, I mean, luckily a lot of it was review from block 1. The only thing that was like brand new was IV solutions. I'm trying to put yesterday behind me, but I'm not gonna lie, as soon as I woke up, that was the first thing that went through my head, and I was just like immediately in a bad mood. I turned it around for sure, but that's still lingering. I don't know how long that's gonna take for me to get past, but hopefully soon. Let's hope that this lecture exam goes the way that we want it to. The exam wasn't like awful. Like I've definitely taken worse, got 100% on my med math, but I had 2 outlines that I need to do for lecture on Thursday, and I work tomorrow. So we have got to get those done today. And I'm starving, you guys. I'm so freaking hungry. So let's go home, eat lunch, breakfast, whatever, and get to work. Yeah, just like as if I haven't been like vulnerable enough in this video, I'm feeling a little bit better about failing the IV thing. Like it really, like it comes and goes. Like I woke up in a bad mood and then like kind of like talked myself down from that and like, you know, used my like coping skills or whatever to try to get myself into a better headspace. Did that. Then I got to school and like, I hate this word, but like triggered, honestly, like immediately. Like I just being on campus, having to take my lecture exam this morning, like, you know, that obviously doesn't help, the pressure of that. And then like everybody's asking about it. Like, I don't know how, but like people I don't even like really talk to were like, oh, hey, like I heard you didn't pass, like blah, blah, blah. And it's like, how'd you hear that? Like I didn't, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, okay, so like, why are people talking about that? Like that's like, because I was like, okay, why are people talking about me? Like, I'm gonna ask, like I'm gonna find out and like say like, hey, like, can you keep my business to yourself? Kind of thing, you know? And my husband was like, did the person who said something about you failing, like, do you think that they did that with malicious intent? And I'm like, well, no, I mean, probably not. And he was like, okay, like if you don't think that they did it with malicious intent, then like there's really no need for you to address it right now. Like you need to triage like what's most important, and what's most important right now is for you to like keep trucking along. You have other school stuff you need to do, like focus on that. And boy, do I have plenty of school stuff to do. We have a huge outline to do for ABGs, which is arterial blood gases, like lots of reading, YouTube videos to watch, the whole thing. So I'm going to be sitting in this spot, unpopular opinion. I actually am pretty productive on the couch. Like I'm more productive in a comfortable place than I am like sitting at the kitchen table where I'm uncomfortable, because I just like will come up with excuses to get up out of that uncomfortable seat. So I'm gonna start working on that stuff. I gotta get the kids from school at 3:30. It's about 2 o'clock now. So I'm just gonna try and get as much done as I can before then. Hopefully ABGs are easy to understand.
So if nobody will buy your music, at least if you're not a college, if you're not a dropout.
Yeah.
You gotta have a story with it.
Well, yeah, you can't be singing about pills. Russian.
Let me see if the truck, can we bring a picture of him up, please,
Yeah.
Alex?
So Joey's our producer, me, Morgan and Hardy, and he's a...
You guys, I have to go get my kids from school and I don't want to. I'm like all cozied in with my blanket and my jacket. I'm like, I don't want to. Okay, let's go. Guys, I'm freaking tired. I'm tired, like just the stress of all this week, like the practicum, the exams, and now like having to get all these outlines done before class tomorrow. It's a lot, but you know, that's okay. We're getting it done. And that's all we can do, is just do our best, try to get everything done. But I am excited to see my babies. I know that for certain. So we're gonna go get them and then just keep plugging away, keep trucking away at those outlines. I hate ABGs, you guys. Like, this is actually like quite confusing. I think I underestimated how confusing it was gonna be, but you know what? That's okay. We will get there. We will watch some YouTube videos and we're gonna figure this shit out. So happy Tuesday. Exam grades are in. I'm kind of nervous, so let's see. I got a 90.5. That is the highest grade I've ever gotten. Oh my god. Oh my god.
She's right.
So I guess that kind of makes up for it. Okay, I gotta get back to my new thing. But okay, so I just got out of the shower. My husband is putting the kids to bed. I got most of my work done that I needed to do for Thursday. There were 2 outlines in a worksheet. I got 1.5 of the outlines done, so I just need to do the other half and then do the worksheet. But other than that, I mean, it turned out to be a really good day. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel silly, like I said, but I mean, it turned out to be a good day. So, anyway, it's about 8:20 right now. I have to be up at 4 for work, so I am going to work on my outline a little bit more, get ready for bed, and I will see you guys in the morning for work. So.